Mountain TV, we're on location here in Breckenridge. Incredible spring summer day. Mayor Eric, great to see you.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, doing great. This is awesome, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day up here.
I mean, we got.
No matter what.
Right. I mean, the weather's great. We got the pass out here. People on bikes, people walking, people are skiing, people. I mean, out fishing. It's nuts.
A little bit of everything in the spring.
You rode on your bike earlier.
I did. I already got my ride in for the day. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Okay, back to business for a quick second. Senate Bill 213. Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, so the governor has made housing a big part of his platform,
Yep.
which is great.
Right.
I think it's really important. The Senate bill, however, really preempted local government and mandated that local government accept a bunch of planning things that a lot of local governments didn't want to do. I went down and testified at both the Senate and the House subcommittees on it. I think one of the problems for a place like Breckenridge, we don't really, a lot of the ski towns, a lot of the, we have a group called the Colorado Association of Ski Towns, we don't really fit into the same mold as the Front Range.
Right.
We're already building a ton of housing. So by the end of this year, Breckenridge will have built 1,500 units by the end of the year.
That's great. That's
by
great.
the end of this year. In the next 18 months, we're going to spend $30 million on housing. So we're already doing what the governor wants to mandate that we allow developers to sort of skirt the process, maybe not even make them affordable. Didn't really sit well with a lot of us, so we testified about it and talked about it. This round of the bill died in. It went to the House, came out of the House, and then it ended up dying before the end of the legislative session. So we're pretty happy with that. I have expressed my willingness to the governor's people that I'm here and ready to talk about
Right.
housing and come up and see what we've done. Let's see what some of the other ski towns have done.
Do they do that? Do they travel around and go look at things? Because you got to see some of these things firsthand to know what it's about. Right. You want them to get up here and check it out.
I think they do. I mean, look, the governor and the governor's staff have been great to work with. It was really a very cool process. Even though we didn't agree, it was still pretty amicable.
And this housing thing, Eric, for people watching, is such a big deal in Colorado. I mean, it's just a game stopper, a game changer. It's such an important deal.
Yeah, but it is. It's a totally big deal. The town of Breck is really, we're all in on doing housing. And for us, it's about workforce housing. Front Range is a little more about, senior housing
Right.
and some other things. So there's definitely some differences between.
This is truly workforce. These guys need a place to live if they're going to work in Breck.
That's right. One of the big differences also is, the Front Range still lives on that minimum wage. That's sort of the set minimum wage. We have an effective minimum wage up here in Breck, and it's $18, $19 an hour. You just cannot hire people for less than that anymore.
Right.
So that changes some of the calculations. That changes what's low income, what's moderate income. So, hopefully we can work through this and come to something that everybody will agree on.
Okay, sounds great. Appreciate the update, and we'll stay tuned in. Senate Bill 213. Mayor Eric, on location here in Breck.